Hello YouTubers. I don't know if you can tell, but outside it is becoming just before twilight. So it is what I would class low light in this room. I don't know if you can see that. I had a request to do a low light white balance test. So what I'm going to do, I've got the ZX3 and ZX5. I shall do a comparison test as far as the white balance is concerned, and then at the end of this test I shall go through the colour effects that are on the ZX5. So here we have a white piece of paper, and now we shall zoom in, see how that looks, and now we shall zoom out. So there you go. I shall put the stills version, just tag it onto the end of this, and then after that I shall go through the colour effects on the ZX5. Okie dokie, let's have a look at the colour effects. Okay, so this is colour effect number 1, high saturation. Now as you can see, the blue bin is really blue and the shed is really orange. So that's the high saturation. Let's go to the next one. So this is the next one, the 70s film. Now I actually think that this effect improves the colour a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it out when it's dark to see if it makes any difference on the low light, because on the Play Touch it did, so it will be interesting to see if it does on the ZX5. So that's the 70s film. Let's now try the next one. So here we have the black and white. Not a lot to say about this really, it's black and white. So there you go, that's the black and white. Let's now try the next one. Okay, so this is sepia. Oh yes. So there you go, that's all of the effects and the low light white balance test. I hope you've enjoyed all of these tests. I've certainly enjoyed doing them. I've only got 2 water tests left, really, as far as the tests are concerned, and then I shall be doing my final thoughts. Now I must admit my mind has changed a lot to and fro after testing this camera, and I think I've sort of come to a conclusion about it, which I shall explain in my final thoughts. I'm still really liking this camera, and to be honest with you, I think I do actually prefer it to the ZX3. I know that some of you guys have issue with the audio, but as far as I'm concerned, compared to my other cameras, I think the audio does a relatively decent job. Okay, it's not as good as the Play Touch with an external mic, and even the ZX3 is slightly better, but I still think it does a relatively decent job. And if you really do have an issue with the sound, then I've found that if you turn the volume down in the mic gain and put in a little bit of bass, that helps out a lot. Okay, well that's enough of these tests. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get out and be able to do the 2 water tests that I want to do, but for now that's enough from me. Hope you're having a nice evening, and I'll do some more later on. Bye bye for now.